Hello and welcome to episode 3 here of California Dreaming with LAFC. So I've not been feeling well over the weekend, but I want to get this out still for Monday. So we're only going to do the one match today. Normally there will be two, but I've just not been feeling well, so I apologise for that. So I'll take you through the results from when we were last here. We obviously lost 3-0 to San Jose, but since then we've been on the up and up. So first of all, we beat Real Salt Lake 2-0 in our first home game of the season. Stephen Hayward, the young striker we got in the draft, scored his first of the season after 8 minutes. And then Luke Hyam, who is our vice-captain, scored our second in the 27th, and we just held out very comfortably to the end of the match. Then we played Portland in what was quite a crazy match. So in the 49th minute, we scored, and then they scored basically straight away. They basically kicked off, did a long ball, their striker ran through and scored. We then scored again in the second half with Abner Fuentes, who is our young striker from our academy, and they then equalised in the 83rd minute, and I was gutted because we'd been the better team. But then Luke Hyam popped in again, and he doesn't do this in real life. He's not a goal scorer, and I'm not playing him as a goal scoring midfielder. But in the 87th minute, he got the winning goal to win 3-2 away at Portland. We were then away to Vancouver. We won 1-0 thanks to Anton Zemelarkin. Really dull, drab game, but we managed to nick the win, which is quite nice. So today we've come back, and it's only the one game, obviously, but we're against LA Galaxy, our city rivals. So yeah, this should be entertaining. We'd only play on Wednesday, which is a bit of an issue, against Vancouver. If we could go to the league, so you can see we are 6th at the moment, and we've got games in hand on all the teams above us, so we could easily jump ahead of all of these teams. So we're currently in the playoffs, and we are obviously mid-table in the Supporters' Shield, but they don't really care about any of that. I want to get into the playoffs at the very minimum, but I mean the board don't care. So for tactics, still playing the exact same 4-3-3 we did in the first game. Just we're now playing on control instead of set standard. We've got shorter passing, and we're working the ball into the box now. We do have some tired legs out there, so I might make a couple of changes, but I don't really want to make anything drastic, so I might actually leave it for now. Yeah, I'll leave it for now as this, and then if we need to, I'll change it in the game. But I suppose let's get straight into it. We are going to be playing Lindegaard in goal, Masuaku, Win, Abue and Fisher at the back, Fellaini, Gerzikic and Hyam in midfield, Zemelarkin and Thompson on the wing, and obviously Carlos Vela up front, who has been extremely disappointing considering how much money he's on. No goals, average of 6.35. He's been by far our worst player, so he has probably 3 or 4 games to find some form, or else he's dropped and Hayward and Fuentes come in, because they've been a lot better when they've played. So let's get straight into the match. Obviously this game has never been played. This is kind of a forebearer. Obviously they've got Alessandrini, both Dos Santos brothers, obviously Zardes, Legier, I guess, I don't know, who obviously is a former West Ham player, Dave Romney, not Mitt Romney's son, I should add. Yeah, it's obviously they're a decent team. They should be getting into the playoffs at minimum. I'm going to get the game kicked off at the StubHub very soon. Yeah, win the match. Yeah, apparently you have to now press end team talk. I've not been doing that, so even in my personal save, my team cohesion doesn't exist, and Jesse Ramsey doesn't exist because apparently they're not listening to me because I'm not ending the team talk. So that's a tip for you: end your team talks. It's not ideal, but we'll take momentum from that game. Yep. Alright, just check we're on key. Yeah. I play with extended on my private save, so, not the best to take it into this game because we'll be here for ages. Like, every shot is apparently a highlight. It's quite annoying. And Zemlarkin is injured already, so that's good. Okay, so Dos Santos puts it in, cleared out to Leggett. Oh, don't do that. Oh, Fellaini almost wins the ball. I mean, I'd be quite terrified with Fellaini running at me, but that is Giovanni Dos Santos. I mean, I don't know quite what Lindegaard was doing there. It's quite disappointing. You know, I mean, that's the first shot of the game. Nothing is really happening. I feel like I should take Zemlarkin off. I mean, what is his injury? It's a foot injury. You kind of need your feet. Yes, I'm gonna take him off. Like, there's no point in wasting him. We'll play him as a winger. Bring on Hayward, and hopefully that works. I mean, Vela should be better on the wing, you would think. Although I think he's more of an attacking midfielder for Sociedad in real life. But I mean, he's still a 5-star striker with 15 finishing. So, yeah. Is that the only... Oh no, Fellaini tackled. His best game was the game we lost 3-0 where he got over an 8. So, Fellaini has also not been great, but he's been better than Vela. But I feel like I should be playing Fellaini further up the field to make the most of his height and strength and stuff. Because playing him as a ball-winning midfielder, which apparently is his best role, isn't apparently where I feel he would be best. I feel like he'd be better playing him for Gerzikic in the central midfielder on attack, with him pushing up towards the goal. I'd like to hear your opinion on that. If you think I should play Fellaini further up the pitch, or if you think I'd be better off pulling him back to where he currently is now. That just sounded weird. I apologise for how weird that was. I mean, I don't really know what to do to make any changes. Yeah, unlucky boys. They're ready to walk through walls. Then actually do it. You know, it's not been a massively entertaining game, considering it's the Friday night game, and they don't want to move it, even though we played on the Wednesday. Thanks, MLS. It's not even actually on TV. Like, I didn't get notified of it being on TV, so it's probably not. And Zardes is through. Don't let him score. No, Zardes has scored. Okay. We are going to make some changes. We're going to put Fellaini. We're going to move Fellaini up here. We're going to put him on as a shadow striker. Play him as a false 9. I've never played with a false 9 before, so this should be interesting. And we'll bring on Felipe for Gerzikic, and we'll confirm, and we'll play. That's going to be my change. Hopefully Fellaini can just get himself around the box, make himself a bit of a threat. That's the hope. I know this isn't very entertaining so far. I'm really not feeling well, but I don't want to start messing up the schedule 3 episodes in. Like, that would just be terrible and horrible to the new subscribers that I've got. I've got about 4 new subscribers since I started this series, so thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. You know, you make it all worthwhile, you know, because I don't monetize my videos. Ooh, jeez. But Giovanni Dos Santos does want to score a screamer today, it seems, and we are really playing poor. I think my players are camera shy. I really do. We've been playing brilliant when you guys do not watch. But when you're here, we just don't apparently play well at all. Chaim is getting kind of tired, but he's been pulling things out the bag for us recently. It's cleared our field to nobody in particular. We are on attacking, but everybody's so far back. And Zardes is through again, and we somehow scramble it clear. Up to Hayward. Ball to nobody, apparently. Alright, let's bring on, I suppose, Thomas. Currently plays a Carrillo. Let's put him into the ball-winning midfielder on support. Push that higher up the pitch. Start using your side trap. And then go more direct just to try hit the ball into Fellaini. Basically the idea here is just to get the ball to Fellaini. That's sort of what we're going for. If we can get the ball to Fellaini, we might have a chance. Although I think it's just going to be all that... No, Fisher wins it. Up to Hayward. You can't win the header to Alessandrini, but it comes to Felipe. Up to Hayward. Come on. He's straight at the keeper. Never mind. Maybe Vela will be fine. I mean, how's he doing? He's playing a 6.7. Not great again. I mean, he's playing in a bit of a weaker position. It's not his natural position out there. Oh my god, Dos Santos just wants to score a screamer. So I don't think we're going to win the league this year. Not going to win the Sports Shield. Not probably going to win the MLS Cup. Might win the US Open Cup. I'll take that very seriously, and I'll try to win the US Open Cup, because that would get us into the, obviously, CONCACAF Champions League. And Neil Fisher is dead. Fellaini is dead. Thompson is dead. Vela is getting there, as is Win. Aboué is dead. Well, good. I don't know how much the break is towards our next game. Oh, he's offside, McKennie. Game should blow the whistle as he kicks it. Nope, doesn't get to kick it. I mean, it wasn't a terrible performance. I mean, again, like San Jose, we sort of held our own, but just sort of conceded poor goals. It's just one of those days. And we got another game on Wednesday. My players are going to be exhausted. So we're still in 6th. Obviously, nothing changes. Still got 2 games in hand on basically everyone above us, and most of the teams below us we have 1, or we're on the same amount, other than Minnesota, but we're 5 points ahead, so their game in hand doesn't really affect us. So Larkin is out for 3 days. You may have heard the mask because I hit that quite hard. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm pretty sure winning the US Open Cup, it gets you into the Champions League, doesn't it? Yes, you qualify for the North American Champions League. We'll definitely not win that because it's basically Mexico who win that, and that's fun. The final is actually America-Dallas. Come on, Dallas. That's what we want, isn't it? We want Dallas to win. That would be something special, I think. But that's where we're going to leave it there. I don't know what else to say except thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You can expect experiments to start appearing on Saturdays. I don't know what the first one will be yet. I'm still figuring that out. But I have now got the in-game editor, which is up here. I will disable that for this save, so it won't be affecting this at all. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.